Noita. Wonderful, wonderful Noita. Real world today has been a pain in the butt. We are up to 1,182 subscribers. All kinds of car problems today. I was supposed to be doing other things, but instead I got to go pick up a Where am I? Pick up a car battery. Find out it wasn't the car battery after all. It was the starter. Return the car battery. All kinds of fun stuff. It all takes forever. Now, I'm going to venture into the darkness and fight a super dangerous wizard with a somewhat questionable wand. Oh, and there's... Okay, and I have spider legs that are getting me stuck. And. Ooh, I have a teleport. I'm not using the wasps. And I have a water wand that does craziness. So that's my water wand. That's my teleport. And that's my damage. Okay, we're back into this. I remember everything. Yeah, you guys are missing out on some fun. But some other cool stuff. I discovered local online auctions. Did I get hit by that wizard? No. And they're both terrible and amazing. What are you doing here? You're like the moon. Wait. I want you. I don't know why I want you. Ugh, I don't need the laser. You are gravity. Huh. Right? Weird. But yeah, so they had an auction for like 50 solar panels, and they started out at $5 a piece. And these things are all from like 2010. 180 watt panels. Now they have 400 watt panels that are the same size, but they're still worth like probably at least $100 a piece. So I bid $20 a piece on all 50 of them. And today I won 10 of those 50. I got the cheapest 10 out of all the ones that went for sale. So now, tomorrow, Friday, and Monday, I have to go pick up 10 solar panels and figure out what I'm doing with them. That's enough to make 1.8 kilowatts, which normally, I think that would cost like $2,000. I don't know, maybe not. But that's for like a completed unstable polymorph, a completed system. Still, for $200 and $50 in fees because they charge taxes and fees and all of that. So for $250, I'm getting 10 panels. I don't know, something to play around with. We'll see how that goes. In theory, if I was able to get those 10 panels set up, they should generate like over $1 a day in electricity. So they would pay for themselves in well under a year. But I don't know what I'm doing. I was an electrician in the Navy a whole lifetime ago. So I know a little bit, but not really. Okay, 471 HP. I was a gas turbine electrical technician. Petty officer second class. So like an E5. But mostly that just means that I did a lot of sweeping and a lot of painting. Very little actual electrical work. A little bit. I went to school for it, so... And I've done a bunch of other electrical stuff over the years. What's at the bottom? Teleportanium. These statues. Can I cut you in half using the lightsaber? Because they come to life and then they're like indestructible. They're not that scary, but they're annoying. Especially when I have spider legs, so my movement is crap. Oh, that's electricity. I'm not immune to electricity, and my legs actually make me super vulnerable to it, I think. We're doing this. Is that scary stuff? That is scary stuff. Oh. Wait, shouldn't I be able to cast, like, unlimited in concentrated mana as I spill it out into the world? Holy! I was just making sure I didn't get hit by some crazy spell. Like twitchy. Some wizard spell. So yeah, real world stuff. Interesting, kind of a pain, kind of overwhelming. I went to pick up solar panels, my car wouldn't start. Changed out the battery really quick. Car still wouldn't start. Hit the starter with a metal rod. Car would start. Batteries are expensive. $150 for a Walmart battery, so I ended up returning it. Put back in the old battery. It worked great. No problem. I should have checked the starter. I was just trying to quickly see if I could get over there and pick up the solar panels today, but I didn't make it in time. That looks like ambrosia. That looks like another gravity stone. Why are there two? Two coup? Very cool. Okay. I could get rid of my water for a second coup, but I don't know if it helps me to get two. Teleportanium is kind of scary. Nope, I'd like to duck. My shots are not doing a great job at homing. Probably because they have this on there. Maybe? Okay, the coup is also messing with them. I do have lightsabers on here. Lightsabers can do damage as well. I'm gonna end up burying myself in copper. It's fine. Pheromone. Oh no! Okay, we're over by the Dark Wizard. I need to have paths of safety. I think part of that involves not having a bunch of teleportanium right here. I almost stepped into it because I have stupid spider legs. I don't dig through the brick too well. This liquid is like a whole mix of... I see some of it evaporating. I don't know what's making it evaporate, but something did. Good. Okay, I want to get rid of these statues. No, I pissed off the statue. Wonderful. I don't think I can get rid of it now. It's just pissed off. What about with projectile weakness? Holy concentrated mana. Tell me that statues are weak to concentrated mana for some reason. It does have projectile weakness. I can kill statues. I can kill anything now. What have I done? Berserkium on top of unlimited concentrated mana that I can make more of. Okay, I'd like to kill this one before it turns into a statue. world is concentrated mana. Okay, I think the pissed off wizard is up here. Could I drown it? Probably not. What if I could? That would be kind of cool. I'm slowly getting through this brick. Why am I trying to sneak up on it? That makes me feel safe. I killed something. It was not the wizard that I need to kill. Are my shots accelerating? A little bit, yeah. Oh, that's not the right one. I found it. Right. It has full HP. Oh no! I saw electricity. It counters me. But I need to give projectile weakness. Okay, you're just chilling there. That's cool. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh. That's unstable polymorph. And it's released into the world. Okay. I think it heals back if I don't do damage to it pretty quickly. Okay. I was gonna say the music went away. Maybe it's chill. Nope. Is that scariness? That looked like... Maybe it was just slime. That's teleport. That's scariness. It's cool. I got spider legs. We're fine. Okay, is it still following me? Oh, found it. Homing seems good. I feel like my homing is not doing as much as it should, though. What if I put double? Okay, I broke away part of the thing I was hiding behind. Right, you have a shield. I have a lot of HP right now. I use bubble sparks. It uses bubble sparks. Its HP is going down. Nope, I'm stuck and I'm next to polymorph. I think I have to start looping back towards where I spawned it, but I can't really do that. I should have made alternate paths through here. It's gonna clear out the space for me. What about that? That looks like Berserkium. I like Berserkium. If I were you, I'd be right there. Holy meteors. Okay, my legs need to be able to reach things. Did you just get knocked down somehow? Oh, you're sneaky. Right, my legs need to be able to grab things. Wait, did the music just stop? I killed it. I've done it. Crystal key. Still don't know what that does. Okay, spells. I like spells. Okay, just to make room, we're going to put this on here. My water trail goes onto here. My spiral arc can go down here. Spiral arc can go here. Triple cast can go onto here. You can go here. You can go here. Look at that. Casts a little bit too quick. Right, that one also has water trail. I have water trail on a lot of my stuff. Crystal key. Nobody knows what you do, crystal key. Pheromone sounds good, but it's not... I don't know, it does about as much for me as the crystal key. I think I saw something that wanted a crystal key at some point. Thing of oil. So let's look at these. Phi casts a copy of every projectile type spell in the current wand. Big cast delay. 120 mana drain. Omega casts copies of every spell in your wand. Casts 300 mana. Copies a random spell in another wand. Copies 2 following spells in the wand when cast. Right. Right. Those are things. Do they help me? Do I have any wand or any spells that are scary? Not really scary. Do I have any that are scary? I don't see anything that scares me right off the top of my head. Like, what if I just made a really fast wand that copies from another wand you're holding and put all kinds of spell modifiers on it? I know this isn't that, but I kind of want it to go slow. Hey, I saw a rock. Concentrated mana. The whole world is going to be concentrated mana. Just glowing teal. Just glowing teal. Right, teleport could maybe get me into trouble. But not really. Unstable polymorph? Are my lightsabers going very fast? Is that what's happening? I feel like it's something else. The water is freezing. I'm creating lots of lag. Okay, I'm creating stupid amounts of lags. I'm gonna give the game just a second. We're gonna pause once it settles down, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, I think the game is back. So I don't really want spiral arc on this. I don't even know if I want floating arc on it. What about these? Wasn't one of them cheap? Not really. This is the one that's cheap. Kind of fun, but it's also kind of stupid. Really, I just wanted to be able to copy a reduced mana cost. I don't have fire or any kind of explosion immunity. What was causing explosions? Explosive bounce? I don't know. This wand is stupid. I like it. Okay, let's just put it back. Let's leave things alone. You are supposed to go where? Where did I get you from? I don't know. Just one of these. No. So this casts 4, 5, 6. I have 6 spells. That seems right. Why are my wands such a mess? Always. This is supposed to be bubble sparks. Okay, I'm creating lag again. I'm just gonna get away from this lag. But I can't really do my teleport wand. Because it creates ice. I mean, I can do it, but it's gonna create even more lag. Plus, I made it cast so fast. Why did I make it cast so fast? I'm not even sure. Just by putting this on there. Look at these things. My pillars... I haven't really made any new progress on these pillars in like 100 episodes. What? Why did I see green? Noita's a weird game. Right, there's an orb up here. I would like it. That's a free orb. I've already tried giving these before, right? Give me that back. Cool. No, give me... kick. There we go. Alright, so I don't know what's going on. We're going over to the pyramid. That's what's going on. And I'll fill up the world with some water while I'm doing it. Except, it'll evaporate because I'm in the desert. So it'll turn to steam. Right, this one does run out of magic. Hey, don't take the eyeball. Right. Let this refill a bit. I can do that. I'm not the best at digging. But I could get better at it if I had somewhere to set this. Entered the pyramid, so I gotta heal. I kind of want 2 ways in and out. So that's one. Does the lightsaber stop firing when it runs out of mana? Probably. Okay, this isn't a great way out if I can't run through it when I'm not even being chased by an enemy. Put this back. What if there's electricity down here? I don't think this thing's gonna live all that long. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am very wrong. What have I done? Hello? Noita? Kinda thought that projectile weakness would have a bigger effect. You are a spider friend. I am a spider friend. It's not getting projectile weakness. I see. Oh. Can you not cast that on bosses? It has another chaotic path. The only thing better than one chaotic path is 2 chaotic paths. Okay, 14 slots. Good mana charge speed. Holy mana charge speed. I'm not even using all of these slots, but I could be. Good delays. I think this is a new wand. Why do I have so much junk? I always just find myself asking, why am I like this? Okay. Just let me store that right over there. Over there. Over there. Over there. Goodbye. 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 Okay. Bam. Good stuff. That accelerative homing. One of the key things. Okay, so max mana 216, max mana 830. This one could actually be worse because of the lack of max mana. We're gonna find out. It's better. But I can't ever just... No, I can just hold it down. It is better. It's a lot better. Except it has less slots. Okay, this wand, 17 slot, non-shuffle. I could do real things with this wand instead of just having that other one that's a storage wand that creates gunpowder trail for some reason. Increased max health. There's so much junk. Okay. Let's organize outside of the temple. So, this one could be good. This one... Do I have more of these? At least one of these I kind of need. This one is good. This one is kind of junk. Kind of junk. Kind of good. Kind of good. Rocks are kind of good, but I don't think I need, like, multiple of them. Kind of the same with Spark Bolt. One of them is good. I already have one of these. Wasp is kind of good. Quad Spell, kind of good. What is this organization? You go there. I like lots of lightsabers. Do I probably need them? Probably not. Reduce spread? I probably don't need this or this. Or another energy orb. The multicast could be good. There we go. Now. Give me back my good wand. Goodish. How much space do I have? None. Make a little bit of space, because random damage is really good. Random spell is really bad. Is random spell really bad? I know it is really bad, but I don't know if I've cast it before. I know I've done random projectile. And that one is bad. Definitely don't want spiral or any of this other stuff. So I want to cast this at least once right now. To cast that, I want Spark Bolt with trigger. Which I sadly left. I don't have another with trigger, do I? No, I'm stupid. Okay. So maybe I should prioritize. Okay, we can make some space right now. Piercing scares the crap out of me. That was the one I wanted. Okay, so this one might actually be important. One rock is important. This one can reduce cast delay, but cast delay isn't. Concentrated light can reduce cast delay. Okay, I just want to cast this once. That did actually cast it, right? Run away! What did I just do? What have I done? Okay. That was some kind of stasis field. Weird. I can't afford to have this on here, can I? I kind of can. Huh. Then I have a double shield. I feel much safer. Okay. So, I actually think this Spark Bolt with double trigger, well, I'd rather just have a Spark Bolt with single trigger. I think that needs to stay with me. So what do I want with this fourth wand? I don't know. I need long distance cast. That can do some craziness. What kind of craziness? I don't know. I think this wand is still going to be a junk storage wand. Is that what it's going to be? Random damage. Random damage should be on here. How much do you cost? 15 mana drain. Maybe it shouldn't. I could have this instead of the light. Okay, so the main thing I need for this last wand is a digging wand. I could do that. What is the wand stats? It's decent. Decent, decent, decent. For a digging wand. Energy orb. It could have a light. Light is fine. Energy orb is good. I want at least one rock. It doesn't have to be a fast casting dig spell. That would be kind of nice. It's not necessary. Random damage. Didn't really do anything for me. Quad. That's what I wanted. Although, I think I'd rather have this quad. If I'm just worried about storage... Okay, never mind. We're gonna have one heavy spread. Why not have 3? Gravity? Gravity seems fine. It already has a dual cast, so I don't really need that. Worst digging wand ever? Possibly. Pretty bad. I don't think that having the wasps on there adds anything. I did leave a bunch of my spells in a kind of questionable place, up on the top of the pyramid there. Also, it runs out of mana. Why are those flying upwards? Because I gave them anti-gravity. We'll give you gravity and anti-gravity. How does that work? They just fly normal? Interesting. Did see some wizards. I swear there is a fungal wand place down here. I just don't know how to find it anymore. I have found it in past videos, long ago. What if I could find normal light homing? That would be really good. My water does turn to steam, but I create a lot of water. Which in turn creates a lot of lag. I wonder if I update my PC, because I've been meaning to do that. It's kind of overdue. If the game would be able to do more craziness before it starts to lag. I know at some point it would still lag. This is not the wand area. There are wands up at the top of this darkness area, though. Sometimes. Could put lights back on my stuff. Most of the things in here have eyes that, like, tell me where they are. Hey, there's a wand. See? I am flummoxed a little bit. 790 mana charge speed. Don't care. Really, I want something with like a crazy always cast. Oh, you don't have eyes. And that was a wizard. It was a max HP wizard, but still. I just want to explore along the top of this looking for wands a little bit. I feel pretty safe as long as I have water around me a little, unless electricity shows up. I do have kind of a digging wand, but not really. If there's a water wizard that, like, its shots don't slow down in water, then that could be pretty scary. But I don't think that exists. I haven't seen it yet. It's kind of helping me that my digging is so slow, because it causes me to come through here slowly. Not finding many wands. Wait, okay, I thought my damage effects were not affecting, but they are. That's the one that we already saw. What is down there? Blood. Dark blood. There's an enemy. There's no longer an enemy. Okay, I'd like one of these wands to have a light on it. Wait, you're still there. Hey, another wand. That's what I was looking for. Downwards Larpa makes a projectile cast copies of itself with a downward trajectory. Would like this, I think? I don't know. One of these, I think, can hurt me. Is this the one? Okay, my digging wand. Let's try it. Hello? So far, it's not hitting me. Why? Will they sometimes do the downward? They'll only do it when they wouldn't hit me. Hey, there we go. Okay, they don't seem to be hurting me. That's a good sign. That's an expensive spell, but I can probably do something with it. Isn't there, like, an end game boss, portal, whatever, some area in here? Oh, okay. Swap places, wizard. That's pretty scary. Unless I have lots of water. Plus repulsion field. I can outfight these wizards. But I will swap places if I hit it. Hey, max HP. I know that projectile. Slurpa. I'm kind of stuck. Like, without repulsion field and water, this fight would be a lot scarier. Kind of funny because it's not even a hard fight if I can just kill the stupid things. Okay, I see teleport liquid, but I'm spider. The wizard's den. That's pretty scary. Don't sink down into the teleport. This area feels very dark. There are a lot of scary wizards. Can I make you vulnerable to projectiles? No? Kind of lame. What is this ground? Okay. That's scariness, that's lightning. I only teleported once? Weird. What are the chances that I die right now? I feel pretty good. Just quit teleporting me in weird ways. Tick, go away! I don't want to deal with you right now. It's just slowly haunting me. Great. Scary wizards. Teleport liquid. Okay, the tick is no longer chasing. That's good. There's a lot of teleport liquid on the ground. I'd like to make that evaporate. Somehow I can do that. I don't know how. It's just called rock. There are a lot of wizards down here. But I'm clearing them out a bit. Maybe I should put my light back on my main projectile. I'm a little bit stuck. There we go. To put my light... The light might be worth more than this distance cast. Specifically in this area. In other areas, that distance cast seems cool. Only I could kill that toxic cloud. So electricity and wizards scare me. Toxic a little bit, but I counter toxic pretty hard. Do I have extended duration on... Why don't I have extended increased life? Oh, it's very expensive. That tick does a lot of damage very quickly. Somehow, I have killed these ticks in the past. Beyond just doing their, like... destroying their... whatever. Their summoning crystal. That looks like teleport liquid floating around. Okay, I don't like spider legs around the tick. That's electricity. Kill it. We found it. Kill it. It's gonna explode into frozen death. As I cross... I don't need to cross. The tick isn't there anymore. Okay, I need to figure out how to get rid of this teleportanium. You are a fire trap. Fire traps don't work underwater. Kind of surprised I'm still alive. Ooh. That was a bomb. Very sneaky, Noita. Teleportanium is concentrating on the bottom. My legs keep me out of it a bit. What is this liquid? A wand. That's what I'm here partially for. Energy orb with trigger. Costs 50. This costs 15. Nah. Okay, so more blood, more bleeding, whatever, would be pretty scary with these wizards. Where are these shots trying to go? Right there. Got ya. Really? I should probably have this be right here. What does that do? So half my shots don't have accelerated foaming. That's pretty amazing, now that I think about it. Lightning thrower. 13 slots. Okay. That's cool. Teleport is just like quicker movement. Okay, I got hit by the half HP wizard. I was gonna say, why is my max A? That's a twitchy wizard. Heartache. I have heartache. Okay, if we could find max HP now, that would be amazing. What is this blue liquid? Blood. Blue blood. I'm pretty happy with that. Accelerative homing moved to the end, so it only casts every other time. Because sometimes I just need lots of non-homing projectiles. The homing ones can be worse. That's teleporting liquid. Hey. This is the one I already checked. Right below me, though, is the other one. Teleporting liquid. These stupid legs. These stupid legs. Now I can dig a little bit. Holy crap. This wand has become decent. Auto aim. Heavy shot. Heavy shot is crazy damage. Bounce. Okay, 19 slots, 275 mana charge speed. 19 slots. That's more slots than this one. Is it just better in every way than this one? I think so. Is it better in every way than this one? Not in every way, but yeah, basically. I think so. I think I switched this wand over. Why do I have long distance teleport right now? What have I done? It's not what I meant to do. This area is so much chaos. Like, I want to organize my wands here, but it also scares me. I want to go somewhere safe. Does somewhere safe exist? I was gonna say right here looks kind of safe, but there's a lot of teleport liquid. Okay, right here. Why is teleport liquid just showing up? There's more teleport liquid. I'm creating it somehow. I am totally creating teleport liquid, and I don't know how. Personal gravity field for 5 seconds. How am I creating teleportanium? I don't understand. Does the ground bleed it? That could be the case. The ground bleeds teleportanium. I think that's what's happening. Hey, that was a max HP wizard. Is this lava sitting right underwater? Sitting under something. Unstable teleportanium. Of course it is. Okay. I don't know where that wand is now, but I do want it still. I was gonna try to bring my wand up to a safe place. Basically up to the surface. Not all the way to the surface, just out of this darkness that bleeds teleportanium. Okay, it doesn't seem to bleed teleportanium. Yeah, just up to like here. So, this third wand, you just go here for right now. I will come back for you. I'm going to remember where you are. That's teleportanium. That makes this all fun. Fun and interesting. This isn't the one that I want, right? Who knows? Who knows where it is? That's part of the fun of this game. Getting teleported at random. Hey, it's an enemy. That's a wand that I've already checked. Okay, I'm way over to the right, I think. This is where I was. Is it? I remember being under this lava. That's a lot of teleportanium. There's a wand up here. Not a wand that I care about. And actually, if an enemy picks up that wand, that's pretty scary. What was hurting me? Don't do that. Okay. That green wand. I wanted to look at it. You're the wand that I wanted. Good. Now I could just go to the surface. But the quickest way to get there would be to teleport. What is that? Wait, what are you? Oh, you're the fire thing, but you're underwater. Oh. So if you ever need to generate unlimited teleportanium, this is the spot to do it. There's a wand. No idea what it is. It's down in a bunch of teleportanium. Accelerative homing. Matter eater. Could I do things? I don't think so. The knockback. Knockback could easily hit me into teleportanium. Hey, there's a max HP wizard. My health is pretty good. Another wand. Speed up. I would like speed up. I'm getting good stuff. As long as I don't die. I think I'm back underneath just like normal non-wizard scary dark temple. Like there will be some wizards in here, but not constant unlimited wizards. This place feels pretty harmless. Hey, there's a wizard. What was that purple shot? That seemed like it might have came from a wand. Hey, and there's a wand. Magic missile. That's what the purple shot was. The wand is pretty crap. But it's a good sign that I'm finding a wand. That was another wand. These are self-casting wands. That wand had black holes. I kind of like black holes. Am I starting to collect junk again? Yes. Yes, I am. But I just got regular, like, speed up, finally. Which is really good on black holes. Okay, this is the scary wizard area that bleeds. Oh, and there's a lightning enemy. Okay, we killed it. I think because there's so much water, I'm kind of safe from lightning, but also kind of not. Because the lightning can only travel so far. That's my theory. stupid trap. Okay, it's bleeding teleportanium. I, like, completely dunked myself, and it only teleported me once. Maybe I should just use teleportanium to travel quickly down here. That was a max HP wizard. I don't know what this one is. That one's a scary wizard. I see a wand. Let's see if I can get it without getting teleported like crazy. My max HP has not gotten reduced yet. These bubble sparks just make the ground bleed teleportanium a lot. There's a whole ocean above me. Is that a wizard? What was that? I don't know what that was. Okay. We're trying to get to this wand. Look at all of the teleportanium just raining down. Nope. No, stop. His legs. That's a 24 slot wand with decent cooldowns. Yes, it's a shuffle, but 24 slots. Alright. Don't need it. And it didn't have anything. That thing just teleported away. It got so lucky. Is that diamond down there? I think so. I feel like there should be an orb down here. And I have to be approaching it. Hey. How do I feel about quantum split? It's pretty crappy. But maybe I want it? I don't know. Quantum split is one of those things that sounded amazing to me, but in reality, how much does it cost? I guess it's okay. Too bad this wand has all kinds of weirdness on it. That looks like it's opening up into some area a little bit. I think it helps that I have shields too. Did I get rid of my second shield? Oh, right. Second shield's only there when I'm on my damage wand. That's scary enemies. And they're dead. I don't know what just happened. I do see this trap. I'd like to kill the tick. The tick hard counters me a bit. This is a super long video. Okay. I just don't want to leave off, okay, in the middle of this place. But if I'm going to be exploring here for a while, which I'm starting to think that I am, then maybe I should continue next time. These stupid ticks. With regular movement, they wouldn't be as scary. I do have a teleport wand, right? No. My teleport wand is up on the surface. Right, I remember that. I'm gonna forget it next time. All right, for now. That does it for this video. Thanks for watching.